are the 5 for the Suns. They've got Russell Westbrook. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, they've got Miller. He's out there with Jonas. And it's Chamberlain.
So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence.
Here's Jonas. Westbrook comes with a double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. San Antonio with the ball. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Rollins. From deep. Pass to Hunter. Westbrook outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Barkley. And he buries his first look.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Miller. Here's Barkley. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Jonas. Here's Miller. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Duren, the pass to Hunter. Back to Duren. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Westbrook right side. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Kemp. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Three-pointer Jonas. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shots blocked. Here's Kemp. Hunter covering. Pass to Jonas from behind the arc. Duren with a rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Rollins. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now here's Miller. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Barkley. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Here's Jonas. Hunter covering. Bowen passes to Chamberlain. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Duren.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Barkley. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? Oh,
come on.
Contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one.
Barkley taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Yakichonis. Still no points. Pass to Bowen. Miller outside. He takes it in, and he can't jam it through. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Hunter. Over to the left wing. Here's Rollins. Down low. Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Miller. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Miller's got 9.
I just love that. Could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no
Oh my God, you're passing ass.
Westbrook taking his time here. Outside Hunter. With the fadeaway. Barkley, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Yakichonis. He's scoreless. Good on the shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Suns trail by 6. Thomas outside. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And I love seeing the bigs like Duren get rewarded after they've set a screen.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Westbrook, the pass to Thomas. Count the basket.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Chamberlain. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Westbrook outside. Shoots from the line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
Here's Yakichonis. No made baskets yet. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. And he jams it home with authority.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Now here's Thomas. Yep, that one goes.
Y'all
that was just
made me.
great. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And
The ruling on the floor stands.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
so San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Free throw good. Thomas.
When you watch Cam Thomas go on one of his patented scoring outbursts, it's reminiscent of the microwave. He heats up quickly and can carry the offense in stretches.
Now here's Suggs, and he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Barkley. Give him 8. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Suggs, the pass to Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Suns trail by 5. Mitchell with the ball. Takes the 3. And Cooper pulls it down.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Cooper. 3 seconds left. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Draymond Green is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Suggs, and it's Stewart in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Suggs, no good. Suns trail by 7. Here's Barkley. McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. It's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making a switch here.
First team foul. Sun substitution.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Thomas passes to Mitchell. And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Roberts. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Draymond driving to the rim. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while
Hayes, they won that one championship in Washington, but Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when
I didn't even hit the button. I clicked on him.
Emulating a guy like that.
greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Better answer.
Phoenix making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
And just a lack of fight right now.
Shit, man.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Davis, he's checked in for the Suns. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
San Antonio leading. Stewart outside. The 3 ball. Connects from downtown. Stewart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Barkley, Green covering, and it's Barkley missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Cooper. Boom! He jams it straight down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the left wing. And stolen by Suggs. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Thomas against Stewart. Thomas passes to Davis to halt the run. Shoots over Stewart. Some solid defense from Stewart. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Mitchell puts up a 3. And the Suns miss again. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Phoenix making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Suggs. Stewart outside. Wide open look. And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Come on, Draymond.
That's his first foul of the game.
Damn.
A different look for Phoenix. Hunter comes in for Thomas. And it's Rollins in for Mitchell. Suns trail by 11. Outside Hunter. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Cooper's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Suggs with a screen on Duran. Here's Cooper. Soft touch off the glass. Cooper's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Pass to Hunter. Back to Westbrook. To stop the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Here's Chamberlain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Barkley. Fades and shoots. Rebound by San Antonio. Chamberlain's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kemp. No points yet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Come on, use your...
17-point game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And the Suns making a change here. Thomas has checked in. 3-pointer off the mark.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the inside. Here's Duran. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique.
Stinky Duran
is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies
alligator arm Duran.
What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Here's Yakachonis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Man, good whistle there.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Bowen. Here's the 3, and he buries his first look.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Thomas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And I like how Thomas just battles for his bucket inside, even as a slightly smaller guy.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And both free throws good for Thomas. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Get it.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Lets it go from deep. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Back to Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's deflected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
A minute 53 left in the second. 6 to shoot. With a 9-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Ew.
Thomas has got 9. There's a minute 40 left in the second period.
I don't know where I put that in.
Here's Yakachonis. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Westbrook finds Duren. Back to Westbrook. Duren, the screen. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Now Thomas. 9 points in the game. Outside Hunter. Pass to Duren. It's picked off. To the middle.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Poke loose. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that right there is Duren's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Miller, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Yakachonis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Miller. Here's Kemp. Thomas defends. Here's Yakachonis. Shoots over Duren. And that's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
Duran.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say.
What?
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and
about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Yakichonis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. They've got Jalen Duren. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my God.
And this is something he
That's
does
why I tried to trade you.
Great
God,
position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Just 5 to shoot. Hunter passes to Westbrook. No good from outside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Chamberlain, and he comes up with a bucket. Chamberlain's got 17.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Barkley. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hunter passes to Westbrook. Off target from outside.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Duren. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jalen Duren.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's the pick. Driving to the basket, and the shot goes down.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And another basket for Phoenix.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Pass to Miller. Here's Yakichonis. Spurs need to get one up here. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Back to Hunter. To the paint. Pass to Rollins. Duren with a screen on Miller. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen. Here's Yakichonis. Westbrook with the rebound.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Barkley, that's good.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. For San Antonio leading by 23. Cooper passes to McDaniels. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Duren with a steal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Rollins. And it's all from three-point range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
McDaniels, a screen on Duren. Pass to Stewart. It's stolen by Hunter. Now Westbrook. Clock at 6. Duren with a screen on McDaniels. Westbrook, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by
Come
Duren.
on, can I get the ball?
Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that. Who in this league is going to get in his way?
Outside, Green. Pass to Cooper. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you, Brian.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that one is stuffed right through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Phoenix calls timeout. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Rollins. Westbrook with a screen on Stewart. Here's Rollins. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Shot clock at 6. Now Hunter. McDaniels covering. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Stewart outside. And there's the screen. Takes a 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's Suggs. Stewart outside. "16 feet out. Cooper controls the rebound and the putback. Cooper's got 16 points now.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Back to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Westbrook's got his 2nd basket.
He just hasn't been able to find any kind of consistency to this point.
Suggs outside. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Suggs. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So cunning and effective in screening roles. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Rollins passes to Westbrook. Pass to Rollins. Shot is up. Westbrook with the miss.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Yo, flagrant.
That's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And Lex, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Thomas against Stewart. Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Well, you know, Thomas knows that in order to be a great scorer, you have to be able to get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
And finished off by Stewart.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Mitchell against Suggs. Mitchell drives in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
At the line for one.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass to Stewart. 41 seconds left in the
Damn!
quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be
Why y'all gotta be so aggressive sometimes,
once in a
bro?
while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Outside Mitchell. Down low. It's intercepted. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Wells from outside the arc. He can't get it to go. And here's Thomas. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Spurs out in front. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Well, the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. They've got Josh Okogie, and it's Dellavedova in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep.
God,
Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Well, the Spurs shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside Hunter. Pass to Wells. 4-3. The Suns clear it.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Barkley. Back to Thomas. The 3. Counted from distance.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available, getting to his spot, ready to fire.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Okogie on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Thomas. He's covered by Wells.
And this is just one of those blow-up nights for Thomas. He has one of these every once in a while.
Phoenix making a switch here. Looney's checked in.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Here's Dellavedova. Hunter, a screen on Mitchell. Wells up top. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Barkley.
Why you leave him?
Pass to Thomas. Second chance effort. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Wells. No good on the 3.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Looney, the screen. Inside. And Looney with the slam.
Ew, Steven.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
On the take, Dellavedova uses the glass to finish the layup. Dellavedova's gotten his first bucket of the night.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Thomas outside. Shot from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Rejected by Mitchell. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Westbrook, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Fires high post. Yes, on the jumper. Wells has got 4 points this quarter. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Dellavedova. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And then Westbrook slams it in.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Suns making a switch here. Duran's checked in. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Yakachonis. Miller outside. Launches it. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Thomas passes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Miller. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Barkley. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep his team competitive.
Here's Yakachonis. There's a screen. Pass to Miller. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Duran. Phoenix making some changes. Hunter's checked in for Thomas. And it's Rollins in for Mitchell. The Suns have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Barkley. To the inside. Duran, the pass to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barkley. Lets the 3 fly. Bucket again.
Where'd you go?
7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Yakachonis. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Westbrook. Inside. Chamberlain passes to Kemp. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Here's Miller. The Suns have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And rejected.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Here's Kemp. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Hunter on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rollins passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Yakatonis. Pass to Chamberlain.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Suns have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Hunter passes to Westbrook.
Damn.
Usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a